Hey friends, and welcome. This is Dr. Heather live from Ask Dr. Heather here in Overland Park, Kansas, where the sun is out and shining. It is gorgeous. It's actually going to get to 60 degrees, which we haven't seen for a very, very long time, days, months, or weeks, or something like that. Anyway, super excited for the sunshine today. Wanted to pop in here and say, hey, today is day 4 of eating clean, or day 4 of 40. So just want to pop in here and check on you, a little accountability, saying, hey, how's it going? Sometimes on the weekends, it's either really easy to eat clean because you have more time, you're not rushed, you're not getting kiddos out the door, you're not on your way dashing to your job and driving through would be easier, or it's pretty easy because you're laid back and again you don't have to rush, or because it is a weekend, it may be a treat day. Maybe this is a day where you're like, hey, this is a day that we do donuts and cereal and fun things, and I make pancakes and waffles and things like that. And so weekends where we really splurge because we can, because we have time. But hey, let's think about keeping it clean for the next few weekends, and really just this is a time where we plan our menus. So this is Saturdays where we do our menu planning for the week, and we make our grocery store run for the week. We usually do it on Saturday, but today, because it is so nice here in Kansas, we're doing some outside work today. Believe it or not, we're getting the rest of our Christmas stuff that's in the garage put up above the garage today. I know it's after Christmas, but we just haven't had time to do it. It's been super cold and snowy, so we're actually going to get our meal planning done tomorrow. And we are just finishing up day 10 of our 10-day keto kickstart. I'll read some of those amazing stories, non-scale victories with you all tomorrow, because some of them are just too good not to share. But I really just want to pop in here on each and every day and keep it very simple. When we're talking about eating clean, it is non-sugar, non-processed items. It can be, somebody keeps asking for clarification. So if you're reading like a salad dressing, it should say vinegar, lemon, thyme, cumin, turmeric, things like that. All natural herbs is fine. If it starts saying artificial coloring, artificial flavoring, or it has words like monosodium glutamate, that stuff you just want to ditch. If it's coated, like it has some type of coating on the outside, even if it says gluten-free, or maybe it says wheat-free, but it has some type of coating on the outside, just beware. So I generally say buy meat at the meat counter and cook it yourself, or if you're going to buy some type of patty that's already in a box, like at Whole Foods, Sprouts, or Trader Joe's, it might say, like, I saw a tuna burger, it said tuna burger, onion salt, garlic salt, and rice powder. So that would be fine, because those are all single foods that you know and that you've eaten itself. So just think, if those are ingredients or things that you would eat singly by themselves, then it's whole food. My thing is just do a little cooking yourself, keep it super simple. Like if you want to have chia pudding this morning, or if you want to have eggs, we had eggs and bacon this morning for our brunch. We've got some chicken thighs thawed out. We're going to do some grilling with a bunch of veggies. That's all whole food chicken. We buy locally, fresh, farm fed, about 5 miles from our house, which is amazing. I always feel super blessed that we can do that when you can buy local. And then again, we're just going to throw a bunch of veggies on the grill. So we're going to eat 2 meals today. That's kind of what we usually do every day. We do a little bit of fasting, or intermittent fasting. I do a functional fast. Somebody asked me, what kind of food do you eat? What meal do you eat? I think I've gone through every phase of my life. I've gone through vegan phase, the vegetarian phase, the carnivore phase. I've been keto for the last several years. We have taught all of the diets. We've been zone certified, but for this purpose of this 40 days, if you want to be vegan, if you're kosher, if you're low carb, if you're keto, our really point is just helping you eat clean and identifying where those toxins are in your foods. Because if you're keto and you're eating lots of processed foods, or if you're low carb, or if you're paleo but you're eating a lot of processed packaged foods, that all causes a ton of burden on your liver and on your gut. And we know what happens when your gut gets burdened, your nervous system gets over aroused, which dumps into your brain, which causes an over aroused body or an over aroused nervous system. So clean is really the key to eating. And then the next most important thing is when you eat. So it's important what you eat and how clean you eat, and then when you eat. So those was really what we're focusing on, and making sure you're getting lots of water. So yesterday, if you're brand new to Ask Dr. Heather and you don't know what we're talking about eating clean, I had a lot of people say, hey, you haven't done one of those eating clean things for a long time. I've done those push-up challenge, water challenge, sugar challenge, those type of things. This is really just eating clean for 40 days. It is a time of Lent. It is springtime, which is where rejuvenation, regeneration, all those things happen. But when you're eating clean food, and think of food, food is energy for your body. Your body takes carbohydrates and fats and breaks it down either into glucose or ketones, and we use those for energy. Your body also breaks down the foods that you eat. Let's think about a red bell pepper. Your body breaks down a red bell pepper and gets B vitamins and vitamin C out of it, and calcium. calcium. Your body breaks down salmon and gets amino acids, the building blocks, also gets some calcium out of that, breaks down green leafy vegetables and got lots of B complexes out of that, also gets a little calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, boron, zinc. Your body is its own pharmacy when you give it the right food. The other amazing thing is your body is so highly intelligent. It is really, really amazing where it can sift and sort out toxic things, but we're also exposed, even when you're eating as clean as you can, it's still exposed to a lot of things. So somebody else said, I eat really clean. I said, then I challenge you to take it a step up and do some intermittent fasting, or do a 1 day fasting 24 hours, or OMED 1 day, one meal a day where you go maybe from brunch to brunch 1 day, or maybe you make sure you're always drinking out of glass and ditch the plastic. That's another way just to heighten how clean that you're eating, or make sure you shut down the blue lights and don't have the lights on up above, things like that. You can always take it a step cleaner. Make sure your laundry detergent, your personal care items are as clean as they can be. But right now we're just talking about keeping your food super clean, reading ingredients. We talked about condiments yesterday, are a really big place where you can find that you're probably getting some unwanted non-food items in there, and that's really what it's about. Just eat food. Eat food, and amazing things can happen. I've been hearing stories over the last 10 days because we just completed our 10-day keto kickstart, where people are like, I can't believe how amazing I feel in just 10 days, what can happen in my body. It just gives you tingles every time you hear what can happen just one day after one day after one day, how amazing and intelligent your body is when you just give it the right resources, and just starts with a few couple health hacks, just 1 or 2% better every single day. So we would love to have thousands of people join us, because it is about one person helping one person helping one person. So please tag a friend down here. Please share this to your own Facebook page, because we want to create a ripple effect of people eating healthy whole foods. We know we have local farmers here in the US or in Canada, or people watching in Australia. Eat your own local food resources. That's going to be the best vitamin and minerals, because we know that there's so much information about when your own local bees pollinate your own grains or vegetables or fruits, or when your own animals eat the own ground grains and stuff that are in your local area, how that actually enhances your own immune system. People are asking me all the time, because of the coronavirus and the news media it's getting and how fast it's traveling, about helping your immune system. I did do a video about 4 days ago about increasing your immune system. Please go watch that. There's some really good nuggets down there I think that you might watch. But we want more people to join us on this eating challenge. So today is day 4 of Eating Healthy Challenge. If you're one of those people that sugar has absolutely hijacked your brain, and you're having a really, really hard time of figuring this out, you know what to do. We did post a food list down below yesterday, and I also posted a meal chart that you can just write things down, because we're going to make our meal chart here pretty soon for our house and shop tomorrow. Planning is key. Keeping it super simple. Chicken, meat, fish, and then turkey, fish, another meat, and then just pick a couple vegetables each day and just rotate it. Make it that simple. That's all it needs to be. And you can get most things. You can even get organic things, even at places like Aldi. Does not have to be expensive. I buy the fish that is on sale and organic. I buy turkey or chicken, whichever. I've got a whole freezer full of chicken, so I'm not gonna say that. But if turkey was on sale and organic, I would buy that. If bison is on sale and it's local, I will buy that versus beef. But we get our beef and chicken local in the freezer just down the road. But that's really how we decide what fish to buy, which is, again, discounted. We have a family of 6. What is discounted and local and clean? So not what is the cheapest, but what is, again, has the most bang for its buck, so to speak. And that's how we really shop at our house. And the same thing with vegetables. If they're not in season, then we buy frozen, because freezing is nature's way of pausing. So it's much better than canned vegetables. So yes, frozen is okay to buy. That was another question I had. Great questions you guys have. So again, just buy it as natural as you can. Nothing's growing right now in Kansas, so I can't get green beans or broccoli or cauliflower out of my yard right now. I just have some leaves on the ground and some brown grass. But yes, I buy them frozen right now, unless they're local and in season, then I buy them local in season. So some people in a different part of the states have different things that they can actually get they're growing right now. So that's what I would encourage you to do, and keep it, again, very, very simple. That's really what the lesson is. And most people have an abundance of stored energy in the form of fat on your body. So a little bit less sometimes is best if you don't have access. Like, oh my gosh, I think I needed 3 cups of vegetables today. If you're a little short on that, know that your body goes through something called ketogenesis to burn its own stored fat called ketones. But again, back to the sugar hijacking your brain. So this is my hot tip today. If you're one of those people where sugar hijacks your brain, Keep something in your hand all the time, like water, so you're always drinking something, or brush your teeth. Move things around in your house. If your desk is always in your kitchen, maybe move it to a different spot in your living room if you work from home. Shift something around so it's always taking your brain kind of away from that sugar spot, so you're not always thinking about it. The other thing, you know, you guys, I love exogenous ketones because it is proven science that ketones, when high enough, ketones actually reduce your cravings. They create satiety, which means they feel fuller longer. It balances out your blood sugar. Science and research has shown this decade after decade. The science is flooding the market with this. And we also know that when you have higher forms of very clean fat like MCT powder and coconut powder, and when you think of things like Ceylon cinnamon, which balances out your blood sugar and aids in gut digestion and helps again with metabolic resistance, insulin resistance, that you have an easier time cutting out the processed foods and the sugar. Well, great news is, because today is Leap Day, you get a bonus day. There is a bonus sale with Prove It. So if you want to know how to take advantage of that, and I do want to say hi to Dr. Jamie's joining me here, who is my partner in crime in cleaning up people's dinner plates. So hello, Dr. Jamie. And I want to say hi to Janet and Janita and Kathy and Dorothy and Louise for joining me. But know that there is a 29% discount off today. People are like, you didn't tell me there was a sale. I'm really bad at announcing sales. I'm sorry for that. But 29% off today until midnight. If you need, you must have a referral code to order. So again, if you need a referral code, simply reach out to whoever shared this video. You need a referral code. So I'm happy to share a referral code with you. I know Dr. Jamie's happy to share a referral code with you. So if you need a referral code, please get a referral code. But again, we want you to join us. If you miss the first 2 or 3 days of eating healthy, that's okay. You can join now. If you messed up yesterday and had like an oops day, or we always call it, took a detour off the highway, get back on the highway. You've got 40 days. It's about being a little bit better each and every day. So happy day 4 of this. If you're just one of the people who completed our day 10, congratulations for completing our 10-day. We've got amazing people who did just an incredible job showing up every day, accountability every day. And that's what's really important. It's about every day checking in, every day saying, I did the best I could today with given my circumstances, with my tools and resources that I had, with the lifestyle that I had, and that's all we ask. And we're just here to help guide and lead you. You guys have an amazing Saturday, and we'll be checking in with you tomorrow.